Good morning. It's cold out here, y'all. I am glad to say it is Saturday morning, and I have not been out here since when did we get the snow? Like Tuesday or so? So, I'll be honest with you, I am surprised that a lot of stuff still looks good. It is cold. It's not bone chilling cold, but it's cold this morning. Um, let's look at the stuff and see what we got to go. Oh, shout out to Broke. I did get my seeds. Thank you, bro. I'm excited. I think today what I'll probably just do, because it is cold, I'll probably just look at everything, make sure nothing needs to be um, catered to. And then I'll probably just open up the seeds, chill in the she shed. Oh, I gotta show y'all what happened with the she shed. I got something done to the she shed that I was really, really excited for. So we can look at that. And let's just see what we got going on over here. So I went into the greenhouse. Look, y'all. For the most part, everything did really good. This is the onions, the sage. Let's get in a little closer. There we go. Look at that. It has frost on it. It does have a little frost, but it's doing good, y'all. Onions are still holding on. Onions are still holding on. Look at this. These are the mustards. These are my mustards. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull these. Probably not today because it's still so cold. But you can see where it got really cold in here, but they held on. Look at the lettuce. Same thing. The lettuce held on, y'all. So I'm really, really excited about this. Now, everything did die back. Look at the parsley. I'm going to probably cut some parsley and take the parsley, more sage. Look at the rosemary. I mean, onions looking good. Things for the most part look good. Now, these, for the most part, we knew they were going to die back. That's why we brought it in here. Now, I will say, though, I won't really know what survived until it gets fully warm again. I mean, everything still feel okay. It feel okay. I'm not gonna mess with it too much to damage anything. But all in all, I'm happy. I am okay with this. I did bring some. I have some turmeric in here. Listen, y'all. Why did I bring this out here? And when I got it out the car, I dropped it. Cause we goofy like that sometimes. It's cool. So that's that. This is my lemon balm, and it actually still look okay. It's dead for the most part, but normally it jumps back up. So we're gonna hope it comes back. If it doesn't, no biggie. Look at my lemon, y'all. Now I did take this out of the she shed because it was looking cold. It was looking cold, and I figured because we got some sun out here this morning, let this baby get some sun. Both of my babies. I mean, but we still got leaves, so I'm assuming we're doing okay. Can y'all see that? We still do. Oop, oop, oop. Let me not touch too much because they still cold. So, I mean, it still have leaves. So I think it's fine. I did fertilize everything last time I was out here. So I'm also thinking that'll help just as well. Okay, let's see what else we got. What else we got? This is my compost that I brought from the house. I think what I'm gonna do is put like a lot of soil in one of my buckets and then throw all the compost and let that just be a good batch of soil. Okay, trees are looking like they're still doing good. This is the apple trees. They actually still have a couple of leaves on it, on both of them. Look at that, y'all. So I'm thinking I'm good there. Look at that, collard's doing good, onion's still doing good. This was, I believe this was one of my what's my herb, y'all? Come on, help me out. God doggone it. Not my sage, but one of my herbs basically. And definitely died back. This thing is so doggone frozen, I can't even pull the weeds. Good night. Woo. But yeah, it's definitely weeds. It's a big weed right here. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't just not pull this thing out knowing that it shouldn't be here. And that sucker was in there good. Look at that. Rosemary. That's what this was. This was my rosemary. That was my rosemary that I just pulled off right here, which is fine. Okay, there we go. Got the weed out. My bad, y'all. Okay. Berries look fine. Surprisingly, this berry still have leaves. I want to say this one is a mixture berry. Look at that. That's crazy. But it's still looking really, really good. I'm talking about buds and all, y'all. Maybe this one, because it's a mixed berry, it needs a good frost. Look at all these things. Can y'all see that? They still holding on strong. So I believe this was blueberries and maybe blueberries and like lemon blueberries or something like that. Not exactly sure, but y'all look at that. So I'm excited. My blueberries still looking good though. These are my regular blueberries. And I did get really, really good harvest on these last year. So excited. Onions still holding on. Onions are still holding on, even in this little thing. And I don't think my onions are going to get really big in this. So I probably, once we get warmed up a little bit, more weeds, y'all. More weeds. Once we get warmed up a little bit, I'll probably take them out and put it into something where they can really bulb up nice. I'm hoping. Carrots look like they struggled. But I feel like they're going to be okay because they're in the ground. So I think that's going to be okay. Pineapple, we don't know. We'll see next when they get warm if something pop up. Onions, I mean, all in all, I feel like, so I did put some chicken compost, chicken manure, or whatever, in here. On top, I'm pulling some of these weeds. I'm telling y'all, if y'all see some of these weeds, if y'all can pull them up now versus later to kill these roots off, it's better. Because again, once it start getting hot, you don't want your stuff to be having a fight when it start get warm and they start trying to get their food and their energy. You don't want them to have to share with nothing. So if you can get them out while they cold, get them out. That's just my opinion. And you know, when it gets cold, also, but look at that soil. Y'all can't tell me I don't have no good soil, y'all. This soil, even when it's frozen, looking great. What you know, that means my babies should be fed good. Again, I threw this chicken manure all through all my beds right before it snowed. And then as it rained and everything, I mean, for me, I feel like the onions look really, really good. And these are the ones I planted from seed, y'all. And look at the thickness. I am hoping. Look at that, y'all. It already looked like it's bulbing up. Can y'all see that? That looked like it's going to be a nice size bulb. I don't want to mess with it too much. But a couple of them look like they're going to be some really nice bulbs. So I'm really excited because I would love to make me some onion powders and have a good bit of onion. Again, just pulling up these doggone weeds, y'all. Again, while it's frozen and cold, get those doggone weeds out of there. So these look really, really good. I mean, look at this, y'all. Some of these onions just look so good. Like, it ain't even the time for them to start bulbing the way they would when it gets really, really. This is a 2-for-1. Y'all see that? It's two together. If I can move those later, I probably will, because I would love, again, for them to bump up on their own. It's cold, but they're still doing their thing. Here go the other bed. Same thing. Look at some of these, man. Some of these things look so huge and good. Some of them are small, and that's okay too, because I'm gonna eat them all. If it bulbs, if it don't bulb, because you can still eat this part of the onions. So either way it goes, we're going to get some onions. We are going to get some onions. Looks good. Look at these. Same thing. Some of them look really nice. Look at that, y'all. Not quite sure how good y'all can see it, but they look really, really good. Again, it's cold, so I'm not really messing with anything. I'm just looking. I am just looking. Here, I'm not quite sure. This is where I pull the water system from. I do think I'm going to put another bed, but I don't know if I'm going to do a large bed or just something small so where I can still walk around and get to the other beds. So, more onions. Now these were the bulb sets. Remember I did, all the other ones were seeds, and here was bulb sets. And I don't know if it's the soil that that I've had for so long that I'm continuing to just recycle my soil and feed the soil. Remember, your plants do better when you feed the soil, not the plant all the time. Because I'm pulling up these doggone weeds, y'all. But when you feed the soil, from my experience so far, I'm getting a much better harvest so far. Now, when it gets hot and things happen, we'll see from that point. But just at this point, where we are today, it definitely looks like, because I've been feeding my soil, it's giving me better production. Look at all these weeds, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, get these weeds out of here. It's giving me better production so far. And again, if it's doing this and it's cold, imagine once it warms up and they really get to just start, spreading their roots and getting a look at my side, my comfrey, y'all. Still holding on. Now everybody says comfrey dies. Now my baby is hurt, but we ain't dead, y'all. And I definitely think between the straw and the deepness of this, I think it held on pretty good. More onions. Again, not as big, but we still doing good. Again, I don't know how big these will get, but now this is new soil because this is a new bucket. And with this new bucket, I went and bought new soil. So this soil, it's good soil, don't get me wrong, but it's not as healthy as my soil that I've had over a couple of years and just constantly just feeding it again, right? So don't get me wrong. And I want to say this is the big box store stuff, and I normally use Miracle Grow potting soil. And don't get me wrong, like I said, it's good soil, but nothing is like soil that you feed on yourself, over the years, and give it the compost and everything, the food scraps and stuff that I normally give my soil. Now, what I will say is, next year probably this soil will be doing a lot better, because by then I would have given it a lot of my own scraps and stuff and feeding it. Collards are looking really, really good. Look at that, y'all. Collards are holding on and looking really good. I mean, some really, really thick stalks, y'all. So I am happy with that. Now, y'all remember, I took some collards too and put it in here. That looks really, really, look at these big old leaves. I was hoping these are cabbages. I think this is a cabbage. Could you see how I was trying to head up right there? So I think this is a cabbage. So I'm good with that. So this is my soil that I'm prepping for once it gets warm. I got a couple of onions in here, but I really think this is going to be like where I do the collards. I mean, not the collards, the watermelon and cantaloupes. And definitely probably I'll do a mixture. I'm thinking watermelon over here, and then we'll do cantaloupe. But I think I want to run the cantaloupe up this. And then I want to probably put bell peppers in here just as well. Because remember, I want to do a lot of bell peppers. So if I can get the cantaloupe in the back and have them running up, and then have, I'm thinking at least 2 or 3 bell peppers on this side. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Watermelon, I know, grows crazy and wild. And because I am getting ready for watermelon wars, I definitely want this to be able to run wild and rapid. So it's already so much compost in here and just sitting and just letting the soil do what it does. Over here, same thing. I don't know what I want to do in this one. I don't know if I want to do peppers. So now this is the thing. Okay, this bed right here don't have a bottom. I mean, has a bottom because of the tarp. On this side, there's no bottom. It goes straight to the actual native soil here. This one does. So I feel like my bell peppers will do good here, but I don't think they'll do as good as they will do over here because they roots can get down a lot longer and stronger. So my other thing is I could get something maybe and just chop through the soil, like make holes through the soil that will go through here, so then the roots will find its way down. I have been trying to do a really good job with blocking off the edging to kill some out the weeds, which is why I made the little walkway. And I feel like that'll help with the weeds not being able to come through. Again, I have given this bed a lot of food scraps and everything and just buried it, so it is just doing what it needs to do right now. So I'm thinking, I did get some white bell peppers because Broken Calvin was talking about some albino peppers. I think I got them. I'm not sure, but they're white sweet bell peppers, and I just had to try it. If you looked at the channel, if you follow me, you'll see where I had posted it. I want to say I posted it on like one of my snaps or my instas or something, where I found the white bell peppers. So just white sweet bell pepper. So, okay, so that's what we have thus far on this side. We're now going to go to the other side, which is the side of the what I call the pot side, where all the pots and stuff is going to be. Okay, we're on the side of the pots. I have my compost bin right here, y'all, and we are doing really, really good with the compost. I mean, I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's so full. And I'm actually ready to be able to put that into something, but I haven't come up with a game plan just yet because it's still cold. I don't want to do nothing just trying to do too much. Cabbage is still holding on. This one looks like it's struggling, but it's trying to get hard. Again, because I'm not in my home yet, I'm not really going to be hard on myself about things that do well and not do well. Strawberries, still looking okay. Got some green stuff, so we're doing okay. They'll bounce back. Same thing, strawberries. Look at this. The garlic, doing good. There's nothing in here. I pulled nothing in here but some weed. I did pull, oh, that thing is frozen, y'all. I did pull the broccolis and stuff. Remember I told y'all, I just went ahead and pulled certain things out. You can tell the squirrels been having a time. But I did pull out a couple of broccolis and stuff so I could start preparing the soils and everything for my bell peppers and everything that I want to get. Remember, this lane over here, like these two things, is going to be full probably with a lot of bell peppers, tomatoes maybe, because my tomatoes did really, really good in pots last year. I have this wall right here, the cattle panel wall. I want to do cucumbers up this wall and see how it does, because if it does well, it can really go all the way down, if you can see. Let's see what else we got. Cabbages looking good. I mean, I can't complain. Onions. Look at that big old onion in the back, y'all. Big old onion. Yes. Right here, too. It's a nice size onion. I didn't. Remember, y'all, I put onion and garlic everywhere. Cabbage is looking okay. It bulbed up. It got a pretty firm head. Some more collards, I think. Maybe a cabbage. I don't know no more, y'all. I don't know. I want to say that's probably cabbage though. I pulled the broccoli and stuff from here, and I put potatoes in here. I want to see if they're gonna come on and jump back once it starts getting warm. Again, here it's just I pulled this, which was a cabbage. I mean, collards. This is a broccoli that I'm probably gonna cut back and just let the soil relax. I put a potato in there. Again, these are peppers that I was trying to over winterize. Believe it or not, they don't feel like they're dead. Like I thought that they would die or like really they don't feel horrible. I'm gonna see if it bounced back. Now they were in the she shed and then I brought them out moving too fast. Both of these. Both of them. This was a yellow pepper. But again, I don't care. If they don't bounce back, we just plant some more. That's just what it is. Um, they do get water from the little water system that I got them in. So having more garlic. I feel like I didn't plant as much garlic this year. I don't feel like I have scattered garlic in places. Potatoes over here. Nothing's over here. There was a cabbage in that one. Remember, y'all, I pulled a lot of stuff. So there's a lot of stuff empty. These are garlics, I believe. These are garlics. Okay, here's garlic over here. These are garlics. I don't know, I just felt like I planted a lot more. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Strawberries looking really good. Look at those, y'all. They completely green still. I think it definitely helps that the bucket is higher and the soil is a little lower in. So it doesn't, like, it's protected by the bucket just as well. And y'all know I'm pulling some of these weeds out. The strawberries definitely don't like competing at all. And then once we start getting a little warmer, I'll definitely start feeding more so they can bounce back. I'm happy, y'all. This is a wild strawberry. I don't know where it came from. This is my pot and everything. I'm not saying that, but literally, they just came out of nowhere. So when I did the Google research on like what it was, when you take a picture, it said it was a wild strawberry and they were edible. I have not eaten any, but I am very curious. Onions. That's onion. Looking good. I mean, again, I definitely think the bucket's being taller. I mean, but this is frozen, y'all. Like, the straw is frozen. Can y'all see that? Like, ugh. Now, the cow just showing off. I'm going to just tell y'all. The cow just showing out. He said, we ain't new to this. We true to this. Look at this. Still pretty green. Swiss chard holding on. They trying to keep it in. But the kale, just showed out. This is the one I'm thinking that I want to pull all of this up. I can move the Swiss chard and the kale if I choose to. And I really, really was thinking about putting the corn back in here. Because last year the corn did so good. The only thing was, two things happened. One, when I was putting the corn in, I made a mistake and got the package wet. So then I had to just put all the corn in. But they all came up and they all was doing so good. But again, with me not being here, they wound up drying out and not being able to get everything that they needed. And they didn't do anything for me. They wound up dying off. Cabbage, still just, I mean, everything is just looking okay. Again, I'm okay with if they do well. Look at that head. It's pretty nice. If they come back and do well, I'm great for that. And I am grateful for the harvest when I get it. But I'm not beating myself up this year, y'all. Not yet. Not yet. And then I did throw some garlic over here. And now I am concerned because right here is a big tree. It's a tree. So I do know in the summertime this is going to get nice shading. So I wonder what I should put here. Again, I be thinking about putting bell peppers everywhere, y'all. And again, this has a nice deepness, and I can always add more because we have plenty of room, to add more soil. But this is old soil, so this, whatever goes in here, for the most part, is going to do really, really well. Same thing with this one here. I've had these for about 2 years, 3 years now. So the soils in here has, um, I mean, it's so freaking frozen. I can't even pull up the weeds. Look at that, y'all. This was my celery. I'm hoping that jumps back. I'm hoping these bounce back. From what I hear, celery from seed takes a very long time, so I don't want to have to do that. This cabbage is doing really good, though. Look at that, y'all. This cabbage is doing okay. And there's garlic. So we got a good bit of garlic. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I won't complain. Okay, so let me show you guys. We still got the trees and the she shed. So let's go look at that. Okay, so here we are. My plum tree, my guys, he was working over here and he wound up cutting a lot of the brush for me, but he wound up snapping my plum right here. Now this is the one that was struggling anyway, but I'll tell you what, I hope that it comes back. I'm gonna leave it and see if anything starts to grow back and see if it does better. These are the other plums. I'll be honest with you, it looks fine. They're still red and doing its thing. I don't know if I'll get a harvest or not, but so far it looks okay. It doesn't look like it's jacked up. My comfrey's still holding on too, y'all. I'm excited about the comfrey. And what I might do, I may get comfrey and actually put it in the beds with the trees, because I heard just because of the great minerals in comfrey, it may actually also help the tree out. But look, I did, Big Brother broke. He told me to have it open like a wine glass. So I did go in and open a lot of this up. I am not sure, because this is my first year having this. So I'm not sure exactly how it grows completely. But I just been going and doing like little stuff like this. Nothing harsh, but like just popping the little ones off. If I feel like, okay, if they get bigger, they may brush up or so. So I just come in and wipe them off and they break off, especially with it being cold right now. They dormant, not cold, we won't say cold, but they're dormant right now. So it's the best time to probably do a cleanup, see? But then I also don't want to do too much because I have not gotten anything. I really need to see how they grow. So this was the surprise about the she shed. I got gutters. So the guys, even though I drive on their nerves, they do try to make me happy by doing little small things for me. So I have gutters. Now, you guys know I was already catching my rain. But now they put the gutters on there so I can catch rain even more. So what I was doing, I had buckets out here and I'll catch the rain from the buckets and then I'll pour it in here. And this baby is pretty full too. And if we go on the other side, don't judge me. This is why I keep all my extra stuff. But look, y'all, they gave me gutters over here too. So I am excited. Definitely excited. This is where once the summer comes, we're going to open up a lot of stuff because like I said, I have plenty of buckets still. I'm thinking about taking that trash can and mixing my soil in that black trash can. Not sure yet, but because I have a lot of compost and I want the compost to be mixed into soil, I think I might grab that bucket and start mixing it. If not that bucket, maybe that tote. But that tote I would used to keep like all the nettings and stuff in it. So I'm not sure yet. This is the tree that's dying. That fell onto my greenhouse right there. That still I haven't done anything with. I'm a little nervous sometimes to be in there, but I feel like I'll be okay. But that's the tree. This is the tree that branches sometimes just falls. And financials, I don't have it right now. to get it cut down, so we would just deal with it. So that's what we got so far. Okay, so my nose is red. So that is where we at so far right now. Like I said, it's a Saturday morning. I have not been out here in about a week or so, and that is what we're looking at. Like at this point, I probably just want to. Oh, I didn't show you the figs. I'm not worried about my figs. I think my figs are okay, but I think I'm gonna hang out in the she shed, listen to some music, and ooh, it's dark in here. There's no lights in here, y'all. There's no lights. There's no power yet in the she shed. But this is my little happy place. So, see, it's not that bad. I've just come outside. Now, I will say this. I may try to get a little area in the greenhouse where I can, there we go. I may get an area in the greenhouse. I'm looking at the greenhouse, why I say that. Where I can just sit and pot up stuff just as well, because it's getting warm. The sun is coming out and it is warming up. Oh, I've got to show y'all this. But what I was going to say is, so I wouldn't mind working in the greenhouse and doing some potting up. I just have to set it up for it to be able to do so, because right now it's not set up for that. Here's the winterized stuff, y'all. Now, last week or so when I was out here, this is callaloo. That's callaloo. This is peppermint. That was peppermint. This is lavender and cilantro, I think. Now, last week or so, look, it's spinach. There's spinach coming up. Can you guys see that? Spinach is coming up. Now, that's ironic, because any other time I can't get no doggone spinach to grow. But obviously, in these chill hours, because there's quite a bit of spinach here. So I may have to open this up and pull those out and maybe put it in something. This one is lemon balm and thyme. And I actually look like I see stuff in there just as well. And this one is oregano. And I lie, I do see something. But nothing to make me really feel like touching it. Spinach, definitely. I will definitely open this. It looks like quite a bit too. 1, 2, 3. 3 or 4. And over here is the sweet bell pepper. So remember, it's two sides. This side was spinach. That actually is coming up. And this side is bell peppers. So definitely pretty cool. Pretty cool. I did bring out some more bell peppers today, and I'm going to plant it out. Look at that. Strawberry's still looking good. They're hiding under. They're getting some, they're being able to get hidden by the cabbage. So that's pretty cool. Okay. So, like I was saying, I'll probably just go into the she shed and hang out, play some music, plant up some more things, and just hang out in the garden for a while. What you doing right now in the garden? Today is like the 23rd, maybe the 24th of January. So what y'all got planned on? With all the cold, I watch a lot of people's stuff, and it seems like a lot of people just potting up right now. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any suggestions on where I should put the bell peppers, the watermelon, the cantaloupes. And let's see. Please like, subscribe, and share. We are growing, so I want to say thank you to everyone who watched the videos and liking. Thank you for commenting, because I do like to actually have interactions with everyone. I definitely, there's not enough subscribers to not be able to comment to everyone. So I do comment and say thank you to everyone. But until next time, thank you. Bye. Just grow with me.